Good morning, beautiful people. I am taking you on a day in my life here in Madeira today, like a true YouTuber. I know this is not the type of content I usually make. Also, the reason why I'm making this video is because I am here for a sort of personal, spiritual reason, and I'm gonna talk about it in a bit, but it's too dark and I want to wake up first, do my meditation, and then take you guys or like talk to you about why I'm here. So I have the intention this week to meditate every single morning to get back into meditation flow. And so that's what we're doing right now. So I'm going to take you guys along. I'm gonna get ready for my walk right now. My lovely breakfast for the day. I saw this breakfast on TikTok and it looked really nice, but now that I'm making it, it's actually really unpractical. How do you eat this thing? It's like a papaya with yogurt. Really good. So it is currently 8:15 and I'm actually really late because I booked a hike at 9 and it's a 1 hour drive. So I'm quickly gonna eat breakfast and then I'm gonna go to the hike. The hike is 13 kilometers long and so it's gonna be a little bit. I think I'm gonna be walking for a few hours, but I'm really excited because it's gorgeous. It's a little bit cloudy today. I hope it clears up, but yeah, we'll see. I just started the hike and I'm so happy. Feels like such an adventure. It was a beautiful ride also to the whole park basically. Such beautiful scenes, it's incredible. arguably probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life. I was just so impressed the whole walk along. It was so nice. The end, like the waterfall towards the end, felt like a mystical experience almost because it was so beautiful. And it's sort of reminding me why I'm here. I really, really I feel God in nature. And I wanted to go originally to Thailand because I wanted to sort of connect to my spiritual side again. It has been a while. And I thought I'd want to go to the Buddhist temples and, meditate over there. But what I realized now that I'm here is that everything I need in spiritualities, I find in nature. Just being in nature, being present with nature, being in places that make me realize how insane life is in the best way possible. So I really felt so connected to myself on this walk, also because of my meditation this morning, because of my journaling session. It's really the simple things that just make you reconnect, and I'm so grateful that I am able to do this for myself because I really needed it. So I am back now. I'm almost at my Airbnb. So I'm now parked at the side of the road and I just saw the ocean. The weather kind of turned now because we're on an island and so that happens. And so I really, really want to just be on the beach for 5 minutes. It looks incredibly wild and just wonderful. So I'm just going to spend some time at the beach just for a few minutes and then I'm going to go back home and rest for the rest of the day. Maybe edit this video a little bit. So yeah, I'll take you guys along. I'm on bed after my long day and I'm sitting here with my cup of tea. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about why I'm here and sort of why I decided to go on this trip. So last video I talked about intuition and how important it is to listen to intuition and what the difference is between living from fear and living from intuition. And I had been feeling like from a place of love, I really needed to take a little break just to be by myself and completely come back to myself, meditate more, connect to nature again. But my rational brain was always saying, don't do that, you have to work, you have to make money, you have responsibilities, you're buying a house soon. And so I kind of just ignored the thought. But over the last few weeks and I would say months, I was starting to recognize signs of my body telling me to slow down. Like I was having heart palpitations again. I was feeling my sleep wasn't good. My sleep score was always really, really terrible. I emotionally was feeling quite like either numb or sad, or not really it's something like extreme, but just I was starting to feel not like my best self. And of course I could have just taken a week off at home and just been at home and rested there. But I know myself, I know that if I stay at home, I'm just gonna end up working. I'm gonna end up running around from here to there and not really allowing myself to rest. I'll be cleaning the house, or I'll be constantly doing something for the dogs. And so I really wanted to take this time for myself to remove myself from my usual autopilot context, completely detach from what I know at home, and refocus or recenter around what do I need, and what makes me happy, and what makes me feel good, and what are my actual goals in life, because I feel like I've had this vision of what I want for the last like 5 years, and I've just kind of kept rolling with it, and it feels really good. But I want to keep making sure that it's a conscious decision and that it's not something I'm just doing because I'm used to doing it. So for all these reasons, I'm here. I've been feeling a mixture between really good, but also a little bit sad, a little bit lonely, missing my fiance Michael, missing my dogs, which is, I guess, another thing to be grateful for. But above all things, I think what I'm feeling is like a sense of pride. Like I'm proud of myself. The one thing that keeps showing up in my gratitude journal whenever I get back to gratitude journaling is one thing that's always on my list is that I'm grateful for how well I take care of myself. Which doesn't mean that I'm like always taking care of myself the best way I can. But one thing that I do is that when I feel that I'm not doing well, I listen to myself and I do what my body needs. I do what I need. And I understand I'm very privileged to be able to take randomly a week off. But yeah, I am very grateful for myself for listening. What I want you to understand by watching this video is that you have to always keep consciously choosing to live your life the way is in your highest good to live it, and in those around you's highest good to live it. If you feel like you're running out of energy, if you feel like you are not happy or not fulfilled or not content in your life, that's literally your body telling you that there's something that needs to change. And it's important that you listen to that. And I hope that this video can inspire you that you have free will. If you would want tomorrow, you could say, you know what, I'm gonna do something that I feel like doing, because it's so important to listen to your body, to listen to your gut. And we don't take advantage of our free will enough. Let me tell you, we do not take advantage of the fact that we have free will. We allow our autopilot state to just run our life, make our decisions, plan our future, and then before we know it, we're 80 years old, we're, not very close to and not very far from death anymore. And we look back and we think, oh, there's so much that I wanted to do that was in the back of my mind, but I just never did it. And I refuse to be that person. I think one thing that my existential crisis and my fear of death taught me is to never stop being aware of death in the best way possible. And being aware of death, deeply being aware of death, allows you to make conscious decisions on how you want to live your life, and not like have your life lived by other people's expectations or what your fear says makes the most sense in the moment. You are meant to be here to have fun, to live, to have joy, to love, to explore, to feel excited about life. And I just hope that you never forget that.